Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Abe and today I want to discuss about living alone with my own thoughts and only my memories to keep me company. Hold on to your seats because this is not a horse ride through Central Park. It's more like a roller coaster ride and one that lasted many years. Of course someone's to blame for this and it's yours truly, Abe. I was born in Cuba, but don't ask me if I remember anything because when I was 5 years old, my parents flew to the United States and were granted asylum as refugees. This happened back in 1971 or 72. It's a little vague now that so many years have passed, but for some unknown reason, I do remember the years after I arrived to Florida from that time moving forward. Though I was little, just 5 then, I remember how challenging it was for me to know how to speak the language and understanding what was being said to me. Kids would mock me and make fun of me all the time. I guess maybe looking back now, it's understandable why. But when I sought sympathy, I got none. Things were like this for about 2 years. Then I started watching the Sesame Street show, of all things. And thanks to it, my English got better. And kids stopped mocking me for the language. However, being kids, they found other ways to do so. It seemed to me at the time, I always had to keep my guard up because I was always being challenged in some way. If it wasn't my language, it was my ethnicity. I was a kid who was bullied by other kids. What could I actually do? I was called names like stupid Cuban, and many other such harsh expressions. It's incredible how creative kids can be in insulting people, I say to myself today. Well, time has long passed since my childhood grievances, but maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Yes, I was taking you back when I was 5 to 7 years old. 7 is when I started communicating and understanding English, but I was a child when I was married to my first wife, Liz. How was I a child when I was married to my first wife, Liz, you'll probably say. Long since my ex-wife, just for your information. Well, add 11 years to that 7. How much do you get? Yes, I was 18 years old when I got married to my first wife. That's when I married her. And let me tell you what, marrying someone or getting into a commitment like marriage when you're young and inexperienced and are dealing with mental issues as I was, is the worst kind of decision you could ever do. So any young people out here, I'd avoid this at all costs. I previously said to any young people here, avoid having a relationship at all costs. Get your life together first. Then think about seeing if marriage is the right thing for you. I would wait. Give yourself time. Don't rush into a serious relationship without getting your life together first. I also previously said I deserved my first and second wife to divorce me. I don't deny it. I just want to make that clear. I guess I'm just not the right person for anyone. I'm an old man now. Youth has left me. So now I have very little to offer any woman other than my loyalty and support. I will probably die alone and feeling unwanted, as I should be for being selfish, as one ex-wife said to me, and the other saying I didn't contribute anything to the marriage. I won't try to justify their accusations, but that I didn't contribute anything seems a little far-fetched. But anyways, these were my relationships. And I should mention for you to get a little perspective, my first marriage with Liz lasted 11 years, had 3 kids who want nothing to do with me. I have grandkids I do not know personally, but know they exist. My second wife, I'll call her Jane. That isn't her name. I just don't want to make her the point of focus. Jane and I were together for 30 years. I was young when I met her, but grew old together. She's the one who said I didn't contribute anything to the marriage. I don't know how can someone not contribute anything for 30 years. That should go down in history books, maybe in the Guinness Book of World Records. I told you guys this was a roller coaster ride. Well, though the story is a bit depressing and all these things have happened to me, I do still have aspirations. Now that I am forced to be selfish, since I was forced out of both relationships. Don't mean being selfish in the sense of not helping other people, just a phrase intended for being forced to live alone. So now that I am alone, I want to travel, I want to go places and see places. This is the reason for creating this channel. To talk about why am I planning to move abroad, what got me thinking about it, and what my daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly experiences are leading up to the moment I step into the plane and say goodbye. Well, not goodbye actually, but until whenever I come again to the country I grew up and got old in. Hope you all enjoyed my story, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you can, please buy me a coffee. It will encourage me in making more of these videos. Have a wonderful week.